She said. Oh, no.
This is Pat coming back from chasing somebody down on a quad who does not even live in the park. And she was chasing somebody down on a quad.
Okay?
No, he's not doing anything wrong.
He doesn't have a license on that motorcycle.
How do you know that?
I saw him. I chased him.
You can't
if
chase.
You don't know, butt out.
You can't chase
butt
people on.
Out.
Wow.
Can I have some questions, maybe? Yeah, okay. Can I get an apology from, excuse me? Yeah, I want an apology from that man in the blue shirt now. I want an apology from that man in the blue shirt now. No, you're not. I want an apology. I want an apology. I want an apology from that man in the blue shirt for disrespecting me. I don't care. I don't care. I want an apology. I want an apology. Apologize for being rude. No. He was rude to me. He was rude. You don't be rude to me. No, that's rudeness. Look at you.
Bunty for president! Yay, Bunty! Give a cheer for Bunty! I will.
So check this. I'm out here just sitting with my puppies. Katie comes up, she's petting them. Then she tries to give them some water. I told her to stop. Katie persisted. Katie shoved me off of this platform, and she's been pushing the security guards. And now she's out here yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs, making a scene.
Live creatures.
Katie is out here cutting
all I said
up.
was give them some damn water.
Look at Katie.
Give them some water. And he said, no, don't give them water.
Katie out here fighting me, putting her hands on me.
Does anyone here have a dog? Anyone here love it?
Exactly, thank you.
Let me stay on the...
I tried to give them water.
Katie out here fighting, yelling.
Don't give them water.
Now, if I done this, I wonder how quickly they would have had the police pin me to the ground. Katie's out here doing it, and nobody's doing nothing. They just starting trouble, pushing and shoving, fighting security guards.
That's the supervisor that's on the phone with the police right now. Okay. Well, I would like to speak to the police. And I haven't done anything. I haven't broken any laws.
Katie out here starting trouble.
Here as anyone else. I'm not out here trying to kill no puppies.
Nobody said you don't have the right to be here, but this is private property, so if we ask you to leave, you have to leave. Just like he has to leave, you have to leave because you're both starting trouble.
Okay.
No. Get the story right. I'm not starting trouble.
Listen,
Katie tried to do something with my dogs that I disagree with. I know, but get the narrative right, please, because it ain't I'm starting trouble. Katie tried to do something with my dogs that I told her not to do. She persisted. Katie shoved me off of this platform. So hold on. Katie shoved me off of this platform.
I shoved you.
Now she's been pushing the officers.
I shoved you.
It ain't I'm starting trouble.
Okay
then, okay. So let's get the narrative right.
All I said was give.
What was you just reading? Please read it again.
That the owner is limited to a maximum of 3 dogs while on property.
So
how many dogs do you have?
He pulled up Bridge Street's rules.
Well, he is about to leave. So
why are you splitting hairs here? I don't understand. What's your purpose?
Because these dogs are suffering right now.
So he just jumps in and
what's your purpose?
To help the dogs.
What it really comes down to is she shoved him. You didn't see that though, did
Well,
you?
no,
you
I
didn't.
don't-
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
That's something
You need to
separate.
go.
I'm just talking about the dogs.
you need to go.
Why should I go?
Well, have you been in it from
Well,
the
we
start?
don't need to.
I appreciate your honesty. What is your name? Robert, I'm Cornell. Robert, I appreciate you being honest and straightforward and neutral. Unlike some of the people who are standing by who are trying to jump on one side or the other.
Yes, it's the only place that we have it, and you know that, because you were told that when you came here.
Yeah, well, when you break in, you're going to get recorded.
Yes, okay.
You're being recorded now. You just broke into my apartment and ripped off my second chain lock.
You didn't want to open the door.
I'm sitting down. I sprained my leg. I sprained my leg this week, and you could not wait 2 seconds. You had to break my door in to speak to me. You deliberately pushed the door in and ripped the lock off the wall again. Vicious aggression. She's gone out of her mind. No legal notice for anything. No politeness.
I want to tell you something, Patty, okay? You have to be more friendly with people. Otherwise, people will not want to live with you around.
You know what?
I'm just telling you.
You're the one who's unpleasant.
No,
you just broke into my room while I'm sitting here minding my own business.
There was no, there should not be any lock there.
Listen very carefully.
Okay.
I fell on the ice and sprained my leg this week. I was here 5 seconds after you banged on the door and then like a psycho deliberately broke in.
Take a picture of this now.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
This is the main lock.
That's very nice. And that entitles you to break my door in a second time. Every month, you come and do something violent in my apartment, and it's getting worse all the time.
Well, don't you
You're the one with the personality problem.
Leave.
Yes, that's exactly what you want. Leave.
Well, you told me.
Keep on breaking in.
Yes, you told me.
Get out.
You were supposed to leave in February.
Get out of my room
I had
right
your
now.
note.
Get out of my room.
You were supposed to leave in February, March, and you haven't left, and we're waiting for you to leave.
And I'm waiting for you to leave.
And everybody else here is waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, no, you leave first.
I'm the owner. I'm not going to be leaving.
No, you should, because you violate the privacy of your tenants on a repeated basis. You are constantly at my door complaining and harassing. Constant, vicious harassment and complaints at my door.
I can't believe you.
Home invasion, break and enter, nasty accusations.
Yes,
you have a serious problem.
You had bed bugs in your apartment.
No,
and
dear.
You're the only apartment that had it.
No, not at all.
Yes, sir.
No, not at all.
Yes.
Planted. You've been using DDT in the building for years, and you saved bugs to plant on people you don't like.
Oh, please leave.
Is there any way you can show? Because I never thought that was the law.
I'm not saying you did.
Okay, I'm saying, is there any way you can show me or where I can find that law that ordering it, even if I don't eat it?
It's called defrauding an innkeeper.
Defrauding an innkeeper.
Yeah, it's a Michigan state law.
So,
I'll take it.
okay. Are you the manager, Mel?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so may we speak to the manager?
She's not here today.
So then, how do we know that she even knows the rule of this restaurant? Can you contact the manager to confirm? Okay.
The acting manager today.
Can you contact someone who's over you to confirm that your policy is that if someone takes one bite of the food and tells you something's wrong with it, that they still have to pay for it? I said, no, I'm telling you. I eat Chipotle. So what I'm saying to you is that I eat Chipotle. So there was no reason for me to assume that would be a problem. So when I took a bite of it and gagged, something is wrong. It may not be the Chipotle. I don't know what it is that's in it that makes it horrible.
That takes me back to what I was suggesting earlier, which is if I go to let's say I go to a car.
And thank you so much. First of all, you guys have been awesome. You haven't done anything. I was prepared to be dragged out of here and everything else, but I really appreciate you guys for being, fair. So.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's,
okay. I mean, it's literally one bite.
Right. You do have the option. I mean, you could go to small claim court and go for $9 if you want to do that.
Chicken. I took one bite of this taco and almost died. Did not touch the other two. Did not drink much of my water. Yet they want me to pay $9.54 for something that I did not enjoy at all. she's not an actual manager, so would be quite surprised and interested to see what the actual manager and the owners will say when they hear that this is what transpired.
Try the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you so much. May I have a copy of my bill, please? May I have a receipt?
I can't respond to everything as fast as you do. That's all I'm trying to say with different things. It's not my department. I apologize. But you are safe.
That ain't the point. The point is I want somebody to come and fix it. Don't send me somebody that's just going to shut it off. It's stupid. I had New Jersey Natural Gas for years. They would come and fix it.
And again, they branched off. They branched off a long time ago. That's all I'm trying to say.
They should tell me they're going to send me somebody to. All right, I got to get my own guy.
Right, and that's why that's the point. So you get your own guy. Because my job is to get here as fast as I can to make it safe.
That they're not going to finish the job.
Well, on my order, it says it told you that. My order says he will make it safe. I do not do repairs.
To fix the problem. That's why I call people.
Well,
now I had another guy that was coming. I says, no, New Jersey, they're going to take care of it. Why do you send people if they're going to take care of it?
Yeah, I am the free end of it, ma'am. I am not the billable end of it. I am just here to make it safe. I am not a billable thing. That's why we responded. If someone was to call now, I would go quickly to their house and make their house safe.
I could have had a guy come in here, and now you come in and do nothing.
Right, I didn't do anything, but make sure that these 3 people, these 4 people,
I know, but I'm saying,
alive. That's
you
it.
sent somebody to fix it.
Again, if I was doing this, I would have been working 4 hours on somebody else's house. I'll be here tomorrow. Okay,
I'm so glad that you did.
And that's all I'm trying to say is that I would have said, okay, I'll get done after I do this job. No, you call, I'm supposed to come right now. Yeah. And that's all. And the only way I can do that is if I'm not the guy who's taking that furnace apart. That's all I'm trying to say.
I know.
You know, I didn't want to say, okay, hey, I'll be here in 5 hours. And then I come here and all of you are asleep.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
So that's all I'm trying to say. We're just not the same. We're not the same thing. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't appreciate I have to come over here.
What time is it?
2:30 in the morning.
This could have waited until the daytime.
No, you couldn't wait when you turn around and talk the way you talk, because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how out of control that you are, and I'm not going to have you affect other people's living arrangement. If you would have talked to me in a respectful way, if you wanted to turn around and go down the road you're gone, you're blaming me for what?
Calling people.
For you screaming and yelling in this neighborhood?
I'm not.
You were with your boyfriend.
He was dropping me off.
You're gonna lie?
I don't remember screaming. I giggled.
Okay. Anyways, you're not gonna admit to it. That's where the problem is. You cannot admit to anything. You're just an innocent person. That's not gonna work. You can lie to everybody. You can lie to your dad. You and I both know what went down. And to say that you were sleeping when you know you weren't sleeping, saying I woke you up.
I finally silenced my phone when you called.
I know, but when the person knocks on your door and says, I want to talk to you, and you claim you're sleeping, you weren't sleeping.
No, I almost was.
Maybe almost was. I was totally asleep.
Okay, then you could have stayed asleep, and you could have waited until the afternoon.
And woke up.
You could have waited until the afternoon.
No, not when you start causing trouble. That then I have to run and have neighbors. That has to be a problem. That isn't going to happen. You could have done it differently.
You know, my boyfriend and we do DoorDash, and we don't always get a chance to hit pause.
That wasn't the problem.
This is why I'm late.
Baby, that wasn't the problem. It wasn't the problem that you was late. It was your behavior. Nobody ever said anything about you being late. You never heard it from me.
My behavior?
I'm done. I turned my cell phone off. I'm done. Do you want to keep going? It's up to you.
I got out of the car. He kissed me. He hugged me. I giggled. That was it.
Do you want to keep going?
Not really.
Then I would stop. Because if you keep going, I'm going to tell your dad to come now.
He's coming at noon.
Okay, so then I would suggest that you stop.
All right.
If I get a phone call that you're screaming, yelling, making a bunch of noise, all I'll do is just call your dad and say, hey, you got to come here at 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right.